Alright everyone, welcome back to some more Mountain Blade Warband, and as I promised when we came back, guys, we would siege this capital with the rest of our factions, so that's exactly what we're going to do, and they are getting ready to go in. They should be. I kind of got antsy at the end of the last episode because they were just taking so long, and time was starting to tick up there on the video, so that's where we ended it, and this is where we're going to pick it back up, and as soon as the Marshal, we took a big hit there, so as you guys can see, our financial net worth of our company is growing and growing, and it's going to cost more and more as we go, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Right now, we have a capital to take, so it's kind of like the Nords said, okay, we're at war, and we're going to take one of your most richest capitals, and turn it over for our bucks. So this ought to pee off the Swadians pretty good. But I'm thinking if we successfully take this capital, guys, that the Swadians should sue for peace shortly after this. And it is time to get it on. So we have 52 of our own men to contribute. We're going to approach. We're going to join the next assault. And you guys get to see a castle being sieged. So this is a siege tower, is what it's called, and we unfortunately have to wait for it to get to the wall of the castle before we can even siege this thing. So what I like to do is just have all the men follow me to the walls, and we're just gonna kind of tuck away back here and hide. That way we take less stray arrows before that thing. As you guys can probably see, it's slowly creeping towards the wall there. It takes a while. I can't stand siege towers, really. I'm not a big fan of them. Ooh, that was took it hard on that one, but I'm going to try to take out a couple of their archers before. Yeah, I'm taking some good hits there, so we'll just we'll back off from that. And once, anyways, the siege craft makes it all the way to the building, it will be just a charge sounded, and everybody will start running up the ramp and starting to invade this. You know, I'm going to try to actually get what little archers I have without dying here, to kind of just sit right here and fire at will. And that way the rest of us can kind of just hunker back here and wait. Archers can take some hits while they distribute some hits. And yeah, as I was getting ready to say, guys, I don't like siege towers. They take so long to build, and they take so long to get actually to the castle. I prefer ladders. Ladders are just there, and we can just start charging up them as soon as the battle starts. So, it's got just a little ways more to go. We are getting some kills, so that's good with our archers here. Is this Lord? Oh, that's Adamir. Okay. He's just going to follow me around, but look at all of those guys up there just ready to throw down. So this is a capital, and I would imagine, I didn't check the stats before we rushed in here because we just had so many lords I didn't really think about worrying about it, but I bet they're sitting on 300-400 men. Alright, so now the charge is on. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get the archers to actually just follow us still. And we're going to try to get them to do some work for the top of these towers so that they can defend. Matter of fact, I'm just going to have them hold this position. Let them kind of work on the archers on top of the tower there for a minute. Looks like we're actually pushing through pretty well. Okay, so yeah, there is a stop at the entrance of the castle, but I would still have to say, it looks like we're pushing through very well. And we already got reinforcements, which generally is not a good thing. That short in the battle probably means we took some pretty good losses, I would imagine, through their archers. So, I do want to go in here and get my blade bloody, but I do want to be careful about it. I'm already down to half health trying to take out a couple of their archers, but I'm going to peek over here. I'm going to actually try. Oh, see, he moved on me. Oh gosh. Oh, and I just fell. Oh, and you do take fall damage. Just so you guys know, you do take some... Hey! We have an Oracle. He's floating in the sky. What do you say, Oracle? Do we win this battle or not? Alright, so we're going to attempt this. Actually, they have pushed through very well. So, I'm going to have the archers follow me now. And we're just going to kind of work our way. Yeah, wow, they've already cleared out that side. They're starting to work back on this side now. I think... Is there archers down there? No, okay. Oh, crap. We might want to get a little business going on here. Maybe they came from both sides. Oh, there they are. Alright, so these are the enemies. We're going to just wait for them to all kind of shuttle through. They're not going to bother with me, even though if I was them, they'd be more worried about me than anybody else. But we're going to try to get some strikes from behind here. Kind of reinforce our soldiers, get some experience and all of that good stuff. I would have to say, I think our faction's dominating this. So we're gonna actually pull back here. I'm gonna have all the archers hold this position so that they can just sit there and pick off enemies as they walk by. Yeah, you gonna take a shot at me, bro? Alright. Mr. Farm Hand here wants some. Yeah, we'll kind of tuck in here. Take this small group on. Come on, buddy. You can freaking screw off. Yeah, I am in a tight situation. This is probably a bad decision. Oh, if I could just get through these guys. The edge. Oh, and I'm toast. They have taken me down. That is not ideal. Like I said in the battlefield, second to last thing you want to do is go down without your troops, because then you have this bogusness. It wants me to send my troops in without them. We're not going to do that, guys. We're going to let the faction continue to siege. We will run off for a minute. And what I'm basically doing is just allowing myself enough time to heal, say 5% of myself, so that I can lead into the assault again. And so that's what we're going to... Here, let me pit stop for a second. What's my health? 14. Should be good enough to lead another assault. Okay. And I would say we've probably... Oh gosh, it's another siege tower. So it resets it every time when you have to lead another assault in. So more reason to be careful and to not go down before your men are done doing their job, because then you're facing a situation kind of like this. They're all holding, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Here, let me set it on archers. Gonna have them follow me. And we're gonna place them right here. This looks like a nice juicy spot to sit here and fire at will at his archers. And once again, we will tuck away into the corner. That way we're not getting... You know what? I'm going to try to take this guy out right here, since he's just sitting nice and juicy. There we go. Gosh. Came down. Alright. That's one way to get your enemy down here. Yeah, you're going to make me come out and open. You're just going to keep backing it? Okay, you're done anyway. Alright. So that actually worked out really well. Was not my plan at all. I was just going to shoot him off of the top, but I literally did that. And my men took care of the rest. So, looks like we're getting some good kills. Kind of tick for tack at this point. Tower is almost there. I'm going to have the archers scoot up just a little bit. There we go. That way they can just sit there and drill on that pile. And in hopes that we can kind of reduce their numbers greatly before... Let's see if this guy can shoot at me from here. Yeah, looks like his angle's a little askew, so I am going to try to get a dome shot real quick, guys. with my crossbow. Alright. Ooh, somebody just threw a rock. I just seen a rock like hover. Okay, so good. We got that guy. Let's try to get this guy if... Actually, looks like somebody else might have struck him. We're going to just stray arrow. I think I actually hit one of his guys. Nice. So everybody is set on charge. I'm going to leave them set on charge. And we're going to very carefully go back into this capital here. And try to contribute a little bit. Like I said, it looks like it's tick for tack. Looks like one of theirs for one of ours. And now I'm starting to see a lot more green scroll on the side, indicating that we are dominating. Like I said, I don't think they have very many men left. Let me check. Over here on the right-hand side in the blue or bluish-green, guys, you can see... Oh, you can see me get killed by an arrow. Checking my stats. You dirty little bastard. That arrow, that crossbow guy over in the side just totally took me down. Oh, gosh. Join the next assault, so... I'm going to have to do the same thing, come back out. Generally, I don't have this much problem with sieges, guys, but I'm trying to keep it entertaining for you guys and get up on the castle, and I guess I should be just kind of hovering back. But 6%, let's try to just get back in there before this is over with. So they're down to 99 men, it looks like. Yeah, we still can't command the charge or lead the assault, so we'll give ourselves a little more time. Rimrald wishes to speak to me in the middle of a siege? I mean, he's in here, isn't he? Approach siege, join assault. Alright. Well, we're going to ignore the marshal's request to speak with us because I've never seen that happen in the middle of a siege before. It's like, yo, bro, I'm kind of busy here. So we're gonna have archers hold this position. And let them start picking away at these guys some more. Let me get over in this corner, guys. I will show you guys a little something. Okay, so if we pull up our commands list again, you can see that the enemy has 43 men. Allies have 58. We have 10 under our command. We're starting to chew into their deaths. They have 2 now to our none. 3, 4. And I think we're just going to handle it just fine this round. This will be 3rd attempt to take Kudan. I want to just carefully, without getting shot at, try to take this guy. There we go. We got a piece of him at least. Go up a little higher possibly. Yeah. Alright. I want to see you die, dude. Go down. I know I'm hitting you because I must be hitting his shield is what it is. I see a crossbow guy over here honing in on somebody. We're gonna try. Yeah, that was way low. Oh man, that totally would have just messed him up. There we go. Oh, and oh crap. And he's like, yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we're just gonna back off for a second. Siege tower is almost there. Once again, we have a floating oracle. Oh, that guy's just got some powers, man. We should just let him lead. Look at all those arrows, guys, on the entrance to the castle. Holy crap. It's like a lot. So we're just drilling kills, it looks like. Wow, look at that. And I think we've got this in the bag, guys. Like, I think we've definitely took some hits, thinned our herds, but I think for the most part, we've got this won. So let's just, let's be careful. Let's come over to the side here. Ooh, yeah, because, yeah, and he's honing in on me, too. Come over to the side, we'll check. Let's see, they've got 33 men left. We've already killed 11 of them, and it really should start just stacking up now at this point. Once we get the initial push through. And I heard that. I don't know, I don't think that struck me, but I heard it. Ooh. Those guys are out for blood for sure. Man, look at that guy just... He's done. Alright, boys, come on, give it a good push. Sieges can be very... you're going to need some patience with sieges, guys. And it's for this reason in particular. I'll show you in the future sieges some neat little tricks I know up my sleeve to kind of manipulate the computer's AI and take advantage of them to where we can just kind of roll right in here. But it looks like we're all but done with this battle. We're just gonna kind of run down the last couple archers and last couple enemies. Yeah, I mean, they've got a wave coming. I think I'm going to set my archers to right here. Just let them kind of block this side. Oh, my boys. Are you guys done? Everybody over here? So, I mean, these walls can go, like, all the way around this whole castle, guys. So, each castle's designed kind of in its own little... has its own little unique features. I love this game, guys. It's very unique. Can't wait for Warband or Mountain Blade 2 to come out. It's Bannerlord, I think. So there is the sound of victory. We have taken this. Sometimes it will ask us to go like inside the castle, take out a few more men, but I think we've got this one all wrapped up. We took no casualties on that last assault. That was good. We wiped out the rest of his men. And Dirhrim is now part of the Nords. So we've taken over Dirhrim, and not too bad. I think we went in with, 52 guys, so we really didn't lose too many men. And I do believe still that the Marshal, Jarl Rimrald's army, wants us to follow him until further notice. So he still wants us to follow him, so let's find Rimwall, wherever he is. Let's see, Rimwall, there's Girths. Who are you? That's me. Olaf, Eldon. Alright, let them spread out a little bit. Okay, that's Girth, Cerdon, Eric, Hades, Taraga. There's Rimwald in the lead. Makes sense. We'll go catch back up to him. And he just wants us to follow him, basically. You know, I'm going to talk to him real quick, though, just to make sure that I don't need to do that beforehand. And we might get a little bit of... There we go. So he's increased his likeness, or our relationship with Rimwald is increased from 1 to 2, so that's good. That will be good in the future. Who do you think should get the Fief of Dirhrim? He supports himself. Let me tell you who I support, and I'm going to say I would like to nominate myself for that honor. And he says, most interesting. Well, that's better than, anyway, enough of the, okay. So he says, that's interesting, which is a better reaction than you most of the time get. Usually they just say, well, you know, I'm supporting this guy, so. Alright, so we'll just continue to follow the herd here. Let's see what they have in mind next. That was a big victory for us in this war against the Swadians, taking Dirhrim. That's a huge victory. And it looks like they're heading... Oh, they just changed direction completely. Rimwald sends word. Okay, wishes speak to me again. So let's find him. There he is. And, well, we're right behind him, so it shouldn't take us long to catch up to him. Okay, what would he like us to do? I need a volunteer to scout the area. We're sorely lacking information. I simply must get a better picture of the situation before we can proceed. I want you to go to Emerin, Talbar, and Tagamesh and report back whatever you find. Okay, we'll do that for him. Since we're not in the middle of getting ready to siege a castle, we will do that for him. So Emerin is right there. Tagamesh is over here. And what was the third? What was the third place that he wanted us to? Emerin, Tagamesh, and guess we're gonna have to check the notes again briefly. Let's see. Talbar. Okay, so Talbar is pretty far away from us, if I remember correctly. There's usually one. Okay, so it's furthest away, so we're going to head there first. We'll break off from the herd. It looks like they're heading back home, possibly. Oh, and we have King Ragnar right there. He's going to join the fun. We're just going to kind of scoot over here quickly. So all we have to do basically is just run past it. And then we will head back to Amarin. It looks like is going to be... Nah, Talbar is going to be our... Alright, Talbar's where we are. Looks like Amaran. Where is Tagamish again? I kind of lost place where it was. Tagamish is way up there towards the enemy, so we will run past Amaran now. Kind of speed travel just a little bit because I'm not sure what my faction's up to now, whether they're going back to rest. I would say good day, and they'd be heading back to rest and rebuild their troops a little bit. But, alright. So we've been spotted near and scouting Amaran. And now we will head past Tagamish, and we should be good with the quest request of his of the marshal, and we'll gain a little bit more likeness with him, a little more renown and prestige, which is always a good thing. Alright, we're just gonna kind of scoot along, head over to Tagamish. We'll just pass by it, and we should get a little jingle. There we go. And now we kind of want to find where our group is, and I think they were heading towards kind of like Hundar, or Nudar Castle, and our town, Meshin. So we might pit stop at Meshin, try to gain some recruits if it's not still saying it's looted. It is not, so we'll stop at Meshin. After consulting the peers, okay, so the king gave Dirhrim to Jarl Girth, and he must have been like one of the ones leading the siege. So he's going to be awarded the capital of Dirhrim, which is not a bad thing. I mean, right now, beginning of the game, I imagine Swadians are going to be pretty peed off that we took that from him. So it could be like a itchy situation. Now, I didn't want to go into managed town. I want to recruit 4 men. 4 men will do, sir. And we'll go over here to the castle real quick and see if anybody's kicking around in here, and then try to locate the marshal. And I think that the Swadians may sue for peace soon with our king, and we may get a notification soon that they are... Okay, so nobody's here right now. Correct. So we will we'll head to Sargoth. I think we're done with maybe this war against Swadians for the time being. I really think peace will be sued soon. And that was just a lord I passed, darn it. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna head over to... head over here real quick, grab a handful. Nice. We'll head over to Fanada, because it's on the way to Sargoth. Grab another handful of men. Scoot. Alright. Literally 2 handfuls. I'm happy with that. And we'll head over to Sargoth here, guys. And this is probably... So we did alright. We did alright on our first siege. We're still a little baby lord trying to get out there and get things done. But we have 61 men now, guys. And I would imagine, really, we only have very few that need to be leveled up, which is telling me that we're doing okay, guys. Like, we're doing decently in our tiers of men. We're starting to get a cavalry. We're getting close to getting some knights. And we have some named heroes now with us, mainly Matheld, so that is just awesome. Doing okay ourselves. Financially, we're not in a bad situation either. Nobody is here at the castle either, so they must be out campaigning somewhere. Who knows? They can be a little challenging at times, guys, in the sense that they may just be running back and forth right now. Who knows? But we're going to break this episode off here, guys. I just wanted you guys to see the siege, as I promised in the last episode. And when we come back, guys, we will speak to the king and track down the Marshal and see what else is to be done with Swadian until they sue for peace with us, and we'll go from there after that, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will be back soon with some more parts. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to continue to upload until I feel like you guys kind of seen all of the game. And, you know, we'll switch gears from there. But until then, guys, have a nice day.